Hello everybody, welcome back to another video today. In today's video, I just want to talk about this subject, just give my personal thoughts about it. Because I just found out about this article from a couple months ago from this year, being in late April of 2023. And the article states that Lisa Simpson could possibly be autistic. Now, when you've been watching The Simpsons for years, like I've been watching it for the last 6 years, you know that you didn't think of this at all. And if this came out as true with the way how The Simpsons has handled the character throughout these years, they did a pretty damn good job with it. So let's just get into the article as someone who has autism, let's just get into it. So the article is called by Daily Mail. It's called Why Lisa Simpson is Probably Autistic, and so says top-selling author Emil, chess genius Beth in the Queen's Gambit, and even Daryl Hannah's Mermaid. So let's go on to this one. It says right here, millions of television viewers know her as the quirky 8-year-old who is passionate about the environment and jazz music, but Lisa Simpson may actually be an undiagnosed autistic girl, according to a British author whose best-selling Geek Girl books are set to be adapted for a Netflix series. Holly Smale, who was herself diagnosed as autistic 2 years ago, only realized after publishing her books about a clumsy, unpopular, and socially awkward teenager that she had been writing about someone who had the condition. And she believes books, television, and films are full of undiagnosed characters whose autistic traits have gone unrecognized for decades. The 41-year-old said, Lisa Simpson's a very clever girl with a rigid sense of right and wrong, social difficulties, no friends, and extreme hyper-focus on her interest in hobbies. So, that's where that's pretty much the highlights I just wanted to, showcase from this article. I'm not going to go for the whole thing, of course. But here's my personal thoughts. Now, Matt Groening or any of the Simpsons crew have not made it official or not had said anything since then. And when you think of this theory or this opinion, it makes perfect sense. Lisa, throughout the years of The Simpsons, has been an awkwardly outcasted character who could never, find or fit well with friends. Like, seriously. Most autistic people, not all of them, have trouble trying to find friends online in real life. They'll have mental struggles. It perfectly fits Lisa really well. I've had some occasions as well as too. On the internet, and sometimes even be having some mental problems. I have to take medicine. So since the Simpsons crew did not at all said anything, they just let it play. And if that's what the message was, like I said earlier in the video, that they're trying to get across, then they did a really good job. The message is basically from Lisa is treat your autistic friends or your autistic people around you with the same amount of respect as anyone else. That's what the message is. Give them as much careness, appreciation, and praise for what they do, depending on who they are. Autistic people is just like everyone else in this world, but it's not a disability. It's just another form of living, another form of power, another form of that kind of stuff. So I get where she's coming from. That makes a lot of sense, man. That theory. I still want, Matt Groening and Yardley Smith, the actress of Lisa, to make a statement, because this actually seems pretty accurate, the description or what they're talking about. So, keeping this in mind, I'm looking at least a lot different than I was now. Just about like yesterday or the day before, I looked at her a lot different then, and now I'm looking at a lot different at her now. So yeah, many shows tend to do this too. You know, Owl House with the LGBTQ characters and stuff. Trying to think of other shows that have done this stuff. Yeah, you get what I mean. Despite being a comedy show, The Simpsons did it really well. If this is actually true, and a big applause to them coming from an autistic person. I'd say she represents the autistic people really well, and they did a really good job. If this turns out to be true, so yeah, there's my thoughts. Tell me below, do you think Lisa is autistic, or do you think she's just normal like everyone else? What I meant by that is, do you think she doesn't have a disability? Let me know in the comments. I personally think now, with this on all mind, she is autistic, has autism, and like I said, I know I keep repeating myself, but man, Simpson did a really good job portraying that and doing it really well in animation and camera. So big applause to them. That's my thoughts. I'm gonna wrap up this video now. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening to, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.